Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm Farrell SC, and welcome back to our single-player series in ARK Survival Evolved. So, in the last episode, we came back over to the island, and we took on the Alpha Dragon, and we won. We won with our new and improved Therizino army, and it was really awesome, and hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, watch it. If not, it's on the channel. Take a look at it. It's a really good episode, honestly. We also got ourselves also made ourselves a tech suit, which is great. I did a little bit of coloring on it and stuff too. I added a little bit more red, and I do like overall how it looks. And I have been going nuts with this. I really, really like the tech, honestly. Um, Now, I did mention at the end of the last episode that I was gonna make a new base, and yeah, don't worry. This little thing behind me is not the base. Don't worry. This was just excess material that I had left over, and then I made a little bit just to actually make this work. But I really like this, honestly. So this is just gonna be a little outpost. This is gonna be. I'm thinking I'm gonna make this specifically for smelting up metal and stuff like that because there are so many metal spawns here. Just that rock, like right there. That rock right there has a ton of metal on it. Obviously, right over here, we have Giga Mountain. Let me show you guys on the map kind of where this is. So it's right where that river and waterfall meets the river right below us. So it's a really nice area, honestly. I honestly wanted to build there, and that's why if you look, there's a lot of trees and stuff that's knocked out a bit there. It looks a little bare, and I really tried to make it work, and I just couldn't. I just didn't figure out how to actually make a decent amount of space out of that because it's all uneven and everything like that. So, like, I tried doing it in the water with stilts, kind of like putting up pillars, I mean, and building on top of that, and I don't know, it just wasn't looking the way that I wanted it. So, unfortunate I wasn't able to put a base there, but I did put this little outpost. The other idea was maybe bringing this out and making like an elevator to drop down to that second level there, but it is what it is. I actually like the other location anyways, where I ended up putting the base. Unfortunately, it is a very common area because I wasn't able to build this spot, and I mean, I tried stone cliff platforms and stuff like that, and I don't know, nothing just, it wasn't working there, unfortunately. But the one spot is up in this area, and there's a couple of reasons behind it. So, looking at our map here, we are roughly 40, I'm going to say 40 latitude, 70 longitude, which is right about there. But our base is all the way down in about 80 latitude, 30 longitude, somewhere way down by Red Obelisk, which is fine. It's no big deal. It's just that obviously these mountains right here, so Giga Mountain, mountain behind me here, and then the mountain behind that is the Snow Mountain. Yeah, not only is there a ton of metal on there, and pretty much the mountains that we've been going to get our metal anyways, and trekking it all the way back to the base, but there's Gigas, there's high-level Rexes, there's high-level Argents, there's high-level Sabers, there's high-level everything in this area, because all of this is constantly killing everything here and respawning. Not to mention, right up this river is Carnot Island, which is another place that I really like to get some high-level dinos and stuff too. So it just made sense to build our new and improved base up in this area, honestly, because we have access to so many more resources up here, so many high-level dinos. The only downside is, yeah, we don't really have an obelisk that's that close to us, but we do have Green Obelisk pretty much right there, which I just realized has a few more of our Megatheriums. If you guys remember way back, we had a Megatherium army that took on the Broodmother. The excess ones are actually still over there. I never actually brought them back to base. Yeah, so I'm thinking this will be like a little outpost. This could be for metal. Maybe we'll do some incubating and stuff in here with dinos. I don't really know. I'm still trying to figure out what to use this for. But I had the excess greenhouse and stuff like that, and I made a lot more than I probably needed, but I thought I might as well make something little out of this. And yeah, so this is the little outpost, and I really like this area. I like that I actually put out all of these little access points too. The gist was, I was hoping if I was able to make a base over there that I was going to actually make this and this connect. Make it like a bridge to go back and forth across the water. But it just didn't end up working out, unfortunately. But let's head over to the new base now. That's right, totally forgot. Let's head over to the new base now, and I'll show that to you guys. So, just so you guys know, the base is done. It's not furnished though. There's nothing in it. But I was really excited to show off the base. And I know this is probably going to be a shortened episode and everything. But yeah, I mean, I'm still recovering from yesterday, so I mentioned it on the Stranded Deep episode that's actually coming out a little bit late because I was a little sick yesterday. So I wasn't able to do a Stranded Deep video yesterday. You did get a Conan episode because that was actually already pre-recorded. But yeah, so I'm still, still a little iffy, so that's why it's going to be a little shorter today. Not the typical 35, 45-minute videos, probably more like 18 to 20 something. Now, I will mention one thing that is a little bit of a gripe for me here, but it's not the end of the world. It is what it is. So, with my bulb dog, I've had light on so we can find 150s and stuff. I'm going to turn it off and then turn it back on. Now, here's the one thing that I noticed. Oh, maybe it's that Rex. That would be awesome. No, it's not. Okay. Well, maybe it's the Carbo then. No, the thing's still on and the Carbo's dead, so it wasn't the Carbo. Anyways, the gripe that I have is over on Aberration, when we were actually doing this, doing the charge light and everything like that, there's a little notification in the corner that you get that basically says, hey, you're charged, so Nameless are not going to attack you. Which, as we all know, there's no Nameless on the island, so unfortunately you don't get that... what level are you? 95. You don't get that notification, so it's a little hard to tell if your light is actually on or not, unless you come across a 150. In that case, you would obviously know. One way that I've kind of figured it out that I could know if I had my light on or not is if I look over in the corners of the screen, you'll actually see, like, around the snow owl, there's like this, they're killing monkeys. Aw. Anyways, you'll see these little, like, light specks. And that's how I kind of figured out that that it's actually on. I wish there was, like, a little notification thing that would just say you light up or whatever, like, and you know that you're actually lit up. Because turning it on and turning it off, you still get the whoop, I don't want to panic. Nope. There we go. You lighten up even though I just turned it off. And you lighten up when you turn it on. So there's not really an indication on how I know it's on or off, basically. So, little gripe, but it's not, again, it's not the end of the world. It's just a little TLC, basically. Just put something in the corner that says you're lit up. That's all. Just so I know. But no big deal there. Yeah, these raptors are going nuts now. Okay, anyways, obviously, since we're in this area, I think you guys know where the new base is located. If you guys don't know, it's going to be right over here at Hidden Lake. And I didn't want to build a base here, only because, obviously, this is the well-known spot and everything like that. But, one, it's a really nice area, and two, there's a decent amount of flat land to begin with, and this base... I really, honestly, I really like how the base turned out. I hope you guys like it too, and here we go. Let's see if you guys like it or not. Here we go. Okay. So overall, I like symmetry and stuff like that, so that's why, as you guys could see, the base is pretty much identical in 3 separate buildings. So the reason why I did it this way is because of the way that the landscape is kind of set up. This is kind of on a curve, so to me it kind of made sense to do that. I originally was going to have that centerpiece right there, a little bit closer to the edge and make this like a staircase, but the problem is in this water, sometimes you do get piranha and stuff like that, so I wasn't really a fan of doing that. I also wanted the base on a little bit of higher levels because there are raptors that do spawn in here, so I didn't want to always have to combat with them. Now, granted, I do have the really high level shotgun, which we used against the Alpha Dragon. It's about 183 per shot, so I pretty much have been able to take out everything and anything that's kind of try to attack me in here out in one shot, and it's no big deal. So I like the design overall of it. I like symmetry, so I do like that everything is pretty much the same. It is similar to the Outpost 2, which I kind of, I don't know, I kind of like that. But let's land here, let's get into the base, and I can kind of show you guys around. Like I said, it's not actually furnished or anything yet, so I don't have anything in here. But guys, I am 100% open to suggestions. That's kind of why I wanted to leave this bare a little bit, because let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have any ideas of what we could put in each one and whatnot. I was thinking more like one would be, let's just say this one, for example, would be where we put our industrial cooker, we put our forges in, we put everything to make everything in one specific building, right? Let's see here. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, so just wanted to basically, that's what I'm thinking with this side. Maybe like this is where all of our smithies are going to be and all of our forges. And to be honest, would I do an industrial forge? I don't know, maybe. I think the industrial forge would actually fit in here. I feel like for the amount of resources that it takes, though, it's not necessarily worth it. But I don't know. We can experiment with it. Maybe do an industrial forge in the middle, put a couple of refining forges around, and we can kind of experiment. Because the thing is, the industrial forge does a decent amount at once, but if we have like 4 or 5 refining forges going, I feel like they're a little bit quicker overall. So I'm not really sure. But we can figure that out. But guys, just leave suggestions on what you guys think we can do with each and every one of these. I am thinking about adding a level maybe to one of these. I don't know. Like this is 2 here, so maybe I would add the level here so we have a second floor to do stuff on. But I'm thinking this is the main building here. I don't know what I want to put in here yet, just because, again, this is where I put the staircase, so this is going to be the main one, and those are going to be the 2 outposts. And I'm thinking one of these can be for incubating and hatching eggs. So most dinos will fit in this. This is 4 foundations up, so, like, I think our Utaranuses will fit in here. Anything bigger we might not be able to fit, but I can kind of squeeze 2 Utaranuses probably in here in order to breed, and then I'm thinking maybe instead of doing electrical, what are they called? Outputs and stuff like that, along with the generators. Maybe if I have enough resources, we put a tech generator right in the middle, and I think it would cover this entire area, so we can go nuts with air conditioners, and they would all run, which would be really cool. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if the air conditioners, I don't know, I'll have to check that out and see what we could do here. But I was thinking overall, one as like incubating and breeding, one as a main base, and then one as our crafting, harvesting, stuff like that. I do like these little, I kind of did this with the other one too, where I put like a little viewpoint on each one. So obviously if something, if like a raptor's coming up, I can easily just shoot it from here basically. So it's not too bad. Same thing on that one, that has the same thing. This one juts out a little bit further, because again, it's the main building. So this one juts out a little bit further, but I overall like it. I think I'm going to get rid of that. This is where, if you guys remember, during the Love Evolved event, this was the Valentine's event, we set up chairs and stuff there for fishing. Yeah, it's useless at this point. I think what I want to do is, I may even use this point. Oh, it's only 2. Nah, I'm not going to do it with that. Unless I do 2 stairs. I like everything centered, so if I'm going to do, let's just say, a staircase going down there, it either needs to be, it has to be in the center, basically. So as you notice with all my doors, I have a foundation there, a wall there, and it's right in the center. Wall there, right in the center. I don't like when you have to go through a door here or here. I don't know. It just looks weird to me. So I like everything centered, and yeah. So case here might be that maybe what I'll do is I'll take these two foundations out, make staircases that do run all the way down to the water, and I'm kind of thinking in the middle. Ooh, we have a 150 somewhere around here. Let's go. Probably one of the fish though, honestly. But no, you were there before. You weren't there before. I don't remember you. Ah, well, doesn't make a difference. Doesn't matter. Anyways, what I'm thinking is maybe take these out, put a staircase all the way to the middle, and I would really like to make a whatchamacallit, right in the middle, greenhouse, right in the middle of this because we have access to the water, and it's so easy to basically set that up. And I'm thinking it would be like a 5x4, like a big box, basically, right in the smack dab center of this. What we would do is it would have 4 access points, maybe one, like a bridge leading from there down into it, a bridge leading over here into it, a bridge leading from there into it, and then maybe down to us. I don't know. I would have to center it out and everything and figure out how to do that. But let me know if you guys like that idea, kind of putting it right in the middle there. Plus, if we did a 5x4, we can hold a ton of large crops in there. I think it's one large... The large crop fits one foundation. So basically a large crop plot is about this big. So if we do a 5x4, that's 20 crop plots we can put in there. So we can get a lot of stuff going. But overall, I wanted to leave this unfurnished because I kind of want you guys to let me know what direction we going with this. I really like the design. I hope you guys do too. This took a lot of work, took a lot of time. Overall, this took me about... I mean, the alpha episode was already pre-recorded, so, yeah, this probably took me I'd say about 5 days to do overall, because, again, it's just, with the snap points and everything, you want everything perfect for it, so, and I'm a little, you know, OCD when it comes to that kind of stuff, that everything has to be lined up exactly the way that I want it and everything, so it did take a lot of time. But yeah, I hope you guys really do like the build as much as I did. Took a lot of work, but it was so worth it. Just because of the area we're in now, we're definitely going to be set up for success here. Another reason why I wanted to come up this way is because, as good as our Pharazino army is, there's definitely better ferries out there with better base melee overall, base health overall, and we got to find them. Because ferries are going to be the way to go for a while now. So for the Overseer fight, which is going to be way down the road, but we've still got to get ready and prepared for that one. We're going to need a combination of probably Theries and Rexes. Or maybe Theries overall if they're that good. Because, as you guys know, with the Overseer, which is the main controller of the island here, as you fight it, it's going to transform into multiple things. So it'll transform into the Broodmother, it'll transform into the Megapithecus, and then the Dragon too, which the Dragon Fire is the same case as what we had on the real fight, where it does more damage to carnivores. So that's going to be a thing that we eventually have to look towards. Overall, there's just a lot more high-level dinos in this area to deal with, to take advantage of, and hopefully make ours. So, hope you guys like the base. This is going to be a little bit, like I said, going to be a little bit shorter of an episode today because, again, still recovering, just still don't feel 100%. So you guys will get a Stranded Deep episode today. Typically, they come out on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but, yeah, you'll get it today instead just because of, like I mentioned, that I wasn't feeling well yesterday. And then you'll get this episode too, so you have a little bit of content to work with. And yeah, leave suggestions down below what you guys think we should put in each one. Just to kind of give you my idea over one more time. This incubation / breeding building. Main building could be pretty much for anything, honestly. I do have a really good idea that I think I want to try here. But I want to see if, one, we have the resources to do it, and I don't want to suggest it unless I know I can pull it off. So I'm going to leave that be for now, but I think it's going to look really cool if I could figure out the means of getting this done. But anyways, So that's going to be the main building. We'll put the bed in there and everything like that. And then finally over here would be where we do all of our um, industrial aspects. So refining forges, maybe if you guys prefer, we could put an industrial forge right in here. I'm almost positive it would fit. I think height-wise will be okay too. I think it's 4 foundations high, but I could be wrong. So I might have to take those out and build a little bit more, like a little higher in order to enclose it, but it is what it is if I have to do that. And then we could put refining forges in here. We could put smithies in here. We could put our industrial cooker in here. We could put in our fabricator in here. Tech generator is just not going to fit, so I'll probably have to do something on the outside with the tech generator because that thing is a game changer. And I do have an extra tech generator over on Genesis, so I do have to bring that on over here. Maybe we'll do like the tech generator, I don't know, somewhere over here maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll make like a little indent coming out this way for the tech generator. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions, guys. That's kind of the. I'm really excited to show this one off. Hope you guys enjoy how it looks and everything like that. And yeah, leave your suggestions down below, comments, anything like that, on what you think the next step of this base is. Where we want to put stuff and whatnot in here. But overall, I really, really, really like how this looks. The reason why I built specifically here is because, as you can see, this little curve here, they have these rocks all over the island. There's actually one right here. There's another one here. And to me, this is almost like a dev hint to me that like it just screams build on me. So I don't know. I just took advantage of it, and this is what I came out with, and I thought I think it looks pretty nice. But let me know in the comments down below, guys, what you guys think. Any suggestions on what we could put inside these guys in order to start slowly but surely moving everything from the original base over to the new base here. So, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, smash that like button. Questions, comments, leave it down below. If you do like the content that I'm putting out, definitely subscribe to the channel. Not only the content of ARK, but also for the Conan Exiles episodes and the Stranded Deep series, which those come out typically Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 o'clock noon Eastern. These ARK videos will come out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12 o'clock noon Eastern. So until next time, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Leave your suggestions, comments down below, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. Until next time, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Have a good one, everyone.